What's going on, everybody? It's Joe Genta with Team Take Profits. I'm here to help you trade and get paid. We're on this Make Moves Monday, motivation, mindset, and trading psychology. Today we're live and we're getting ready to answer some questions. I'm going to do my best to answer your questions, and let's talk about some things. All right. So while we're getting ready to get into that, I'm getting my phone, kind of getting the questions up on the phone, and why don't y'all let me know what's going on, man? How's your trading week been going so far? How's everything been looking? Give me 1 second. I'm just getting my questions up that you guys asked about. All right, cool. I got it up. All right, go ahead and drop me a little comment and let me know what's going on. I'm going to try my best to follow the comments. I've actually not done this on the computer before. Trying to bring some more value. Usually doing this on the phone. Craft was good. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Lalit Trading from India. God bless you. Glad you're here. Yo. Man, how many people watched the announcement? How many people watched the announcement this past week? Got some huge things popping off around here. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you saw the announcement video. If you haven't, oh man, you got to, as soon as this live is over, you got to get over there and go see that. Marcus said, call some trades on my chart markup over the weekend. Ended up losing 80, but gained back in my 5% for the day. I see areas where I need to improve. That last part, Marcus, that's where it's at. It's finding out the areas you need to improve, and if you're finding that, if you can get a hold of that part of it, that's a success, right? We can't judge our success based on how much money we made. We got to judge our success based on, did we grow and did we have progress? I say this all the time in church and in Forex. Success is not a destination. We've kind of had this mentality of success being a destination. Like, successful people make millions of dollars. But what happens is when you get to those millions of dollars, those people that you call successful, they're aiming at billions now, and so they don't feel like they've arrived. They feel like it's just another step along the way. What we have to realize is what your goal for success is. That destination, if I get to this level, then I'm successful. Man, that's really not true, because when you get to that level, you're going to want the next level, right? So success is a journey. It's not a destination. It's a journey. If you're grinding every day and you're learning every day and you're progressing every day, that right there, that is success. That's success. Let's see. Congrats on the new partnership. Hey, there's somebody who watched that announcement video. Jay Grant. Hey, my man, you already know. My issues that I lost 5% and began revenge trade. Yep, absolutely. Revenge trading will get you every time. How to make a profitable strategy. So I got a lot of different strategy videos on the channel, and we're going to talk a little bit about some strategy stuff today, but we're going to get to questions before I do that, because I got a lot of strategy stuff on the channel. Said looking slim past. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Been doing this keto for about maybe 10 months now, and I'm down almost 50 pounds. So I'm thank God for that. Thank God for my health, and he's able to just, he's been good to me. All right. Tell us more about the partnership. Yep, we're definitely getting into that. Is there any days that we don't trade, that we not trade? So I only trade, I really don't trade like this the market opens on Sunday. I really don't trade that Sunday. I generally trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe sometimes Thursday. But really it's not about a day that's best to trade. It's really about just finding the right price action. You know, wherever price action sets up, then we should trust that price action. Uh, let's see. Thinking to get a real account. Hey, congrats, man. Let's get it. Shout out to the new partnership. Hey, let's go. How do you find liquidity? All right, we'll talk about that. What's up? Watching your easiest strategy video at 3 a.m. Oh, you was grinding. Yep, so much clarity. I don't know how to do and minimize my losses. All right, yeah, we're going to talk about that too today. How to trade like the banks. Hey, you already know how we do it. We do that. We trade like the banks. The program is lit. Students can trade and knowledgeable. Yep. All right. So ICE, you know, I love it, man. I'm glad you're finding some value in the program. I decided I wouldn't trade on Sundays and Fridays. Cool. Yeah. If that's your thing, that's probably the 2 days I would say don't trade, you know, because the market is opening up and then the market is closing. And here's what happens, guys. When the market opens up, you know, you got to think, the banks close on Friday, right? And the market closes Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. When that happens, the banks are no longer quote unquote filling orders, and so there's less movement in the market, right? And in other words, the market is closed for the weekend. However, do you think businesses are done doing business? Do you think that there's nobody working? Everything just stops wherever they found a stopping place. They just stop. No, they don't do that. There's still a lot of stuff going on over the weekend that people are moving money around. There's a lot of stuff going on, and then when Sunday opens up, they're filling all the orders that came in over the weekend. So there's a lot of abnormality. That's why on Sunday, when the market opens, you see spikes. You know, it generally opens up. Maybe sometimes there's a gap in the market, and that's because there's stuff that goes on over the weekend. And then so it's kind of abnormality on Sunday. It's best to start trading on Monday. Same thing for Friday too. You know, the banks are closing, so they're kind of getting stuff prepared for a closed weekend. Emotions get the best of me. Yep, that's everybody talks about that. We got to get our emotions in check. After you've been betting on football all your life, your emotions in trading is no problem, man. I guess that depends on what team you're betting on, right? Will you answer the question sent to your Instagram? Probably not today. I want to, because it's very difficult to follow numerous places at one time. So if you ask a question on IG, just go ahead and drop it in the YouTube right now. Let's see. Can we have your program in French? We're actually working on some different languages. So French is, eventually definitely going to be on the list. Do you give strategies on volatility indices? So we don't provide indices trading in the mentorship. We don't really get into that too much because we really want to focus on Forex. I feel like the key to success is, on that journey we talked about, is knowing your role, right? Not being a jack of all trades, but being a master of something, right? And we're training up Forex masters, not people who just know a little bit about a lot of things, right? So we want you to, in my opinion, you should stick to Forex and master it before you get into indices and all that. Can volume be used in Forex? Absolutely. Absolutely. Banks manipulate traders on Sundays and put money back into the accounts before Monday morning. Yes, they do. I made GBP USD 60 pips today following combination of yours and Jay's strategy. Hey, I love that. Congrats. Which moving average do you suggest for a volume chart? I like personally if you're using volume, I like to use the 50 moving average because I'm a swing trader, and I think that the 50, that's what the banks use. So I like to try to just mimic my trading after the banks. Want to make 5% a day? How do you go about that? What if there's slow trading? It's hard to say this is how much percentage I'm going to make per day because you don't know what the market's going to give you. It's better to say this is what I want to make per trade, right? And so let's say if you're willing to risk 1% and gain 2% per trade, not per day, because what if the market doesn't really give you, I don't trade every day. There might be times where there might be a week or 2 weeks in a row that I don't trade because I'm not just going to force trades because I want to trade, right? I take what the market gives. That's why my percentage is so high because I don't chase the market. I don't just punch in trades just to be meeting a quota. I need to have 3 trades per day or something crazy like that. Nah, I take what the market gives us, and if the market gives us a trade, I take it. If the market don't give us a trade, if it don't meet my confirmation checklist, I don't take it, and I just move on, and I'm okay with that. So rather than saying 5% per day, I would say, what is your percentage per trade? Do you think markets will slow down this summer as usual or not? There's going to be some abnormality. That's a great question. Vic Prado, that's a great question because, of course, with all the craziness going on, the coronavirus and everything else going on right now, a lot of the projected business that would have happened in spring is set to happen in summer. So you may actually have a very volatile summer. And then actually, to take it further, I think holiday season is going to be very interesting this year. December is generally a tough month to trade. I'm really interested to see how it plays out in October and November, setting us up for December, January trading. So that's a great question, Vic. I do think we're going to see some volatility, though. Yeah. Will there be a new channel for the merger? No, there's not going to be a new channel. We're still going to have these channels, but the website is going to be where you see all the merger stuff happening, and the program itself, our mentorship, our company itself, Trading Get Paid, and Team Take Profits have become one entity, Trend Trading Academy. Can you give out a trade today? You know what? I thought about doing that. I might do that. Let's see. South Africa. All right, cool. So look, before we get into any more questions on the live, what I want to do is I want to get into a couple questions that already came in. First of all, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. You guys are already liking and commenting. If you're new to the channel, just look at the comments. I promise you, we're giving value around here. We're not just another crazy trading channel that's showing you Lamborghinis and jewelry and all this kind of crazy mess. We're not into all that. We trade with integrity, with honesty. We bring clarity and transparency to our trading and our courses. We're not about all that flashy stuff and all that boasting, and you got these women shaking all this kind of stuff in the videos, and that's just not what you're going to find here. If that's what you're looking for, there's plenty of channels out there you can go find that at, but that's not what you're going to find here. Here you're going to find actual Forex education. We're going to talk about trading. We're not making it rain and doing all this crazy mess. To me, that's all foolishness. All right. So if you're looking to learn how to actually trade, if you're looking to really talk trading, then this is the channel for you. If you're looking for all that other mess, there's plenty of other channels. I ain't even gonna call no names, but there's plenty of other channels out there about that. So, but if you're looking for trading, if you're looking for price action trading, go ahead and smash that subscribe button because we drop on the regular at least once or twice a week, and the content that we drop is valuable. So you just go ahead and ask people in the comments, is this channel worth a subscribe? And let's see what people say about that. Okay. So let's talk about some questions that came in. TJ Austell. Now I want to give TJ a shout, man. That's my man right there. TJ, and I hope you're watching, TJ, right now. But TJ has been a subscriber to this channel since I think we had like 20 subs, right? I think we might have had like 20 subs when TJ subscribed to this channel. Man, he's rode with me for a long time now, and I appreciate you, TJ, man. the commitment to riding with a channel for a while, man. You know, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. TJ's question is this. He said, "What's up, Joe?" First is when am I going to start trading? Oh, when am I going to start trading for real? Oh, he's being silly. When am I going to start trading for real? LOL, just kidding. Oh man. He said, man, you got to get in there, bro. Let's go. I don't really understand the spread yet. Can we get a nice, simple explanation of how it works and how it can hurt you and maybe work for you? Thank you for seriously. Hope I can join the academy soon. All right, TJ, let's talk about spread. Spread. So first of all, there's a bid and there's an ask price, right? And the bid price is what the buyer is willing to pay. So in other words, that's what the buyer is going to pay for a currency. So let's just talk about GBP AUD. If the current bid price, in other words, what the buyer is paying for GBP AUD is 1.92 or 1.9235. Let's just, because of course pips is the fourth number. And let's say the ask price. So that's the second number. So when you're looking at your let me just kind of see if I can show you something here real quick. All right. So when you're looking at your MT4, all right, if that's the platform you use, you're going to see the first number and then you're going to see the second number. Oop, I don't want to trade. Nope. You're going to see the first number, then you're going to see the second number, and that's your bid and your ask price. That bid price is what I just said. That's the price that the buyer is looking to pay for the currency. And then the ask price is what the seller is trying to get for the currency. So in other words, this is the lowest I'll take. This is the highest I'll pay. So it's kind of like any negotiation, right? If I go to you and I'm coming to buy a car, and let's say you have it for sale for $2,500, right? You're gonna sell some car for $2,500 or something, and I come to you and I say, well, I really don't want to go any higher than 23. What's your lowest price? And you go, I really don't want to take anything less than 24.50. So now what do we have? I have my highest offer and you have your lowest offer. And now there's a difference between the two, right? So my highest offer is $150 less than your lowest offer. And so that's called a spread. That means we're $150 apart. Well, that's the same thing that happens with the Forex market. We are offering, 1.9235, whatever, and the broker is saying, I don't want to take less than 1.9255, and so now you have a 20 pip spread, or a two pip spread, which is 20 points. And so what happens there is when you get into the market, you're essentially buying or selling a currency, and what happens is that spread has to be covered, right? That spread. So that's why when you go in and you make that transaction, you buy or you sell that currency, it always starts out red. You're immediately in the negative, and that's because you have to cover that difference. The broker is not going to take the loss, right? So you're buying in at a certain price. The broker will not take less than this price. So you have to cover that spread before you get into profit. And that's essentially just so that the broker can make their money, right? It's like any other markup. If I know I can buy something for $1,000, why would I sell it to you for 900, right? Because then I'd be losing 100. But if I buy something for 1,000 and I turn around and I sell it to you for 1,100, I made $100, right? Well, that's essentially what the brokers are doing. They're essentially allowing us to make those transactions, and then they're putting their markup on it, which is generally a pretty small, it's a spread. And that markup, we have to cover that difference. Okay. So, TJ, I hope that helps. I hope that, helps you to understand spread. And that can be very, very important because, if you have a high spread, especially if you're trading a smaller time frame, if you're trading like the 15-minute chart or the 30-minute chart, or you're scalping or whatever it might be, that can be very difficult if you have a high spread. If like, for an example, let's say you have a 4 pip spread, right? So in other words, your chart reads 40 40 points or 4.0. So if you have a 4 pip spread, which is high, and so you're 4 pips difference than your broker, and now you're trying to scalp. Let's say your total gain might only be 6 or 10 pips, right? So if you're getting 6 pips out of a quick 5-minute scalp, but you paid a 4 pip spread, you're only making 2 pips. Now you got to take your broker commission out of that. So now you're really probably only making a pip, right? So was it really worth it to take that trade? If your total movement was 6 pips and you had to pay a 4 pip spread and a 1 pip commission, and you only made 1 pip profit, it wasn't even worth messing with it, right? But if you are, let's say you're getting 6 pips and now the spread is only like a half a pip, it's like 0.5, something like that, a nice low spread, right? Depending on what broker you have. You could get into that trade, take your 6 pips, pay the broker his little 1 pip commission, his little half pip spread, and you still walked away with 4.5 pips, which if you're doing risk management right, that's could be quite profitable, So if you're scalping, man, you got to make sure you have low spreads. High spreads could kill you on scalping. But now again, if you're swing trading, you still want to watch your spread, but it doesn't impact you quite as much, because maybe on a swing trade, my goal might be 200 or 300, 400 pips instead of a 5 or 10 pip quick scalp, right? So, covering that is a little easier on swing trading. So I hope that helps. I'll go back to the live for a minute. I see stuff about Vortex. I'm not going to get into Vortex today. I would say I just made a video on Vortex, and it actually in our private group, I've got 3 weeks in a row where I did in-depth training on Vortex. It was powerful. If somebody is in here that's in the group that was in those classes or watching those videos, go ahead and tell me about the Vortex. Let Vic Prado know about the Vortex training. But man, I got a lot of stuff on Vortex, so I don't want to use a lot of that time today for that. All right, cool. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here. I got some that I got cats in here trying to redirect traffic. Oh man, these cats are crazy out here. Let me just say something real quick. If you ever get on my channel and there's a comment on one of my posts and it's like, Mr. So-and-so helped me trade so much, just hit up his WhatsApp. Oh my God, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Man, I got people every day trying to put that stuff on my channel, trying to redirect you guys. They're not targeting me, they're targeting you. They feel like they could hustle you or something. So man, don't be following anything like that, man. That's a bunch of craziness, man. Get on my WhatsApp channel, follow my Telegram, my free come on, man. That's y'all gotta do better than that. All right. Is there any broker you recommend? Yeah, I use TradersWay. I like TradersWay. I've been with them for 5 years or so now, and I really like them. Very low spreads, very good user friendly. There's other good brokers out there, and you'll read some good and some bad reviews on TradersWay online. So you got to do your due diligence. But if you are interested in trading, I keep saying TradingView. If you're interested in TradersWay, go ahead and I have a link in my description. You can check it out there. Great spread explanation. Good. I'm glad it helped you. Let me see. What does buying a sell mean? That always confuses me. How did downtrend right candles say to make both here and sold that under a profit? Isn't it a loss? So yeah, Benjamin, you need some beginners classes, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. But that you need some beginners classes. That's called shorting the market. And just I'm not going to get too deep into that, but very quickly with that, think about this. There's always two currencies, right? So let me kind of I'm going to use my phone and my stylus. GBP and AUD. So GBP always comes first, right? There's no such thing as AUD GBP. GBP AUD, and it's never backwards, right? So because GBP comes first, there's never a time when you know, AUD is before it, right? So let me just explain why that's important. If GBP is strong, right, and AUD is weak, we call that a buy, right? That means the first currency, the base currency, is the currency that we're moving with. The secondary currency is what we're leveraging that currency against. So if GBP is the currency we're buying or selling, and it's leveraged against the AUD, if it's strong, it's a buy. If AUD is strong and GBP is weak, then that's when we see red candles, and essentially that's when it goes, you know, the opposite direction. And that's when we can sell GBP. And there's a big, deep explanation. It's actually you're actually borrowing against yourself. You're actually selling and then coming back and buying at a lower price and keeping the difference. Is really essentially what you're doing. There's a big, deep explanation behind that. But the very simplicity, for simplicity's sake, what it is the first currency is the one you're buying or selling. The second currency is where it gains, is where it's going to be strong or weak against. So I hope that helps you. Again, brief explanation, but for more in-depth explanation on that stuff, join the course and we'll get you right. Let's see. 15 pip stop loss. How do I calculate how much money I will lose in it? Yeah, again, same thing. You need some beginners classes here. That's risk management. What you're doing on that is, if you have a 15 pip stop loss, how do I calculate how much money I will lose in how much I will lose in money? Well, you got to ask yourself, what's your lot size? If you're using a 10-cent lot size at 15 pips, you're going to lose $1.50. If you're using a you know, 1.0 lot size, which is $10, you're going to lose, you know, $150. So, but not only that, but you also got to think about the spread like we talked about, and you got to think about the broker commission like we talked about. So a 15 pip loss on a stop loss that loses is probably going to lose you somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.80, right? Because you're going to lose your 150 or 15 pips. You're going to lose your spread. Let's just say that's 2 pips. And you're going to lose your broker commission, which let's just say that's a pip. So, and that's theory. I don't know exactly. Again, that depends on your broker, your spread, and all that. But I'm just saying, for theory's sake, for theoretical sake, if you're looking at a 2 pip spread and a 1 pip commission with a 15 pip stop loss loser, that's an 18 pip loser, which is about $1.80 on a 10-cent lot size. Let's see. Are you using MetaTrader 4? What do you think about TradingView? I use both. I use TradingView for charting, and then I use MetaTrader 4 for execution. Okay. Your Bollinger Band lecture touched my soul. Hey, that Bollinger Band, that was one of the first videos I ever did, and people love that video. I don't know, you know, I need to remake that video. That quality was so terrible. I look back at some of them old videos, and I'm like, man, how did people even watch this stuff? Like, it was so terrible. Man, we've gotten a little bit better, you know, since then. And you know, I'm probably gonna remake that Bollinger Band video. Thanks. Yep, good. I'm glad it helped. What's the meeting schedule? Oh, let's talk about the academy real quick, and then I'm gonna move on because I want to get into Forex questions, but I do want to talk about the academy. A lot of people are asking. So do me a favor. Go ahead and give me a comment if you know who J Take Profits is. Go ahead and give me a little comment if you know who Jay Wayne is from J Take Profits or Team Take Profits. All right, because Jay, you know, it's an awesome story because Jay Wayne, I actually introduced Jay Wayne to Forex. I knew him from church world, you know, from the church world, and I introduced Jay to Forex, I don't know, a few years ago, whatever it was. And yeah, Pips pay my bills. Yay! I know y'all see it. Jay's my man. So Jay came into Forex, and man, out of every person that I've ever brought in to teach Forex to, he took off with it, right? Man, he just ran with it. And man, he went and did so much learning, grinding, and man, he's a beast, bro. And he learned how to trade really, really well. And of course, you know, Team Take Profits is the team that we were We were all promoting since the beginning. You know, Jay was one of the founding members of that, and then a lot of us just kind of did our own thing because we were part of IML, and we were part of iMarkets Live. There was a marketing aspect to it, so we decided to kind of break the teams into a couple of teams so that we could effectively market. And so that's when I founded Trade and Get Paid, and he took off with Team Take Profits. And so fast forward a little bit of time, we decided marketing is not what that's not what we want. We're not looking to be marketers. We're traders, right? We want to teach people to trade, not just tell people how to come in and recruit people, right? That's not really what the goal was. So Jay, he was doing really good with Team Take Profits, and I was doing really good with Trade and Get Paid. And each of us had a lot of students that we were teaching how to trade. And so after we always work together. We've always been working together. Some of you who've been around a while, you already know we've been working together for a long time. And so recently, I say recently, it's been about a year. We just really started working, very, very closely together. And I was teaching a lot of his students, and he was teaching a lot of my students. And what everybody really didn't know is behind the scenes, we've been working together the whole time. But it just wasn't official. And when we decided we're not about all that marketing, man, it's just not worth it. I want to teach people to trade, not recruit. So we left IML. And we're no longer with iMarkets Live, neither one of us. We decided that we're through with all that. And so now we decided, I say now, but it's been decided, we already did it. Trade and Get Paid and Team Take Profits was a powerful, powerful thing because Jay is a day trader and a scalper. Jay's an animal on the 30-minute chart, right? That dude is a beast on the 30-minute chart. But for me, I'm a swing trader, right? And that I think that answers somebody else's question too, because they're asking about what I do. I'm a swing trader, right? I trade the weekly chart, the daily chart, and I enter on the 4-hour. So what's happening is I'm catching these long moves. I'm saying, hey, over the next month, we're looking at 1,000 pips coming to the market. And then Jay's coming in and sniping them on the way down, 30-minute, 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 boom, boom, boom. And it's just crazy. We're just killing it, right? So we decided we want to teach everybody the whole picture here. And so we decided Team Take Profits and Trade and Get Paid merged together and formed Trend Trading Academy. And that's trendtrading.academy is the website. Right now it is in beta mode. It's in the testing stage. Those people who are in our team already, who have been in Trade and Get Paid and Team Take Profits, they'll tell you what this is about. I mean, I'm already seeing in the comments. I mean, guys, you can see what we're bringing is highly valuable, right? It's not a bunch of fluff. We're killing the markets, right? So our students are making money. Our students are winning their trades. So that's amazing. But all that being said, this new merger, it comes with a lot of amazing stuff. Number one, we got a state-of-the-art website, okay, that is literally got curriculum, a full academy with testing, quizzing after each video, full certification. Like when you pass our academy, you're actually going to get a certificate, and you passed our academy. It's got full active trading community. When you get in our groups, we're not just sitting there, bunch of fluff and talking about, just constant stupidity. It's trade talk. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's trade talk, and then people sleep on the weekends when the markets are closed. We have 4 classes every week. Every single week, we have 4 live classes with master traders. Robert, Tom, those guys are also awesome traders and teachers. Beginner, intermediate, advanced. We have a private video library, over 100 videos, stuff that's not on YouTube, stuff that's not public anyway. It's hosted on YouTube, but it's all set to private, so nobody can see it without a link. It's powerful. It's powerful. And check this out. while you're learning how to trade, we're giving out our trade setups. So just about every day, I mean, we can only give what the market gives us, but we're giving out trade setups that are hitting, right? And it's not just a signal. We're not just giving you entry price, stop loss, take profit. Boom, there you go. Have fun. And you have no idea why you even did it, right? We're giving you actual trade setups. In other words, we're giving you a trading view link, and you're going into our chart. You're able to click the link and go into our chart and see exactly what we're doing. We full notes, full description, full markups, and giving you a full breakdown of every trade. And it's powerful. It's powerful. You're getting to jump in the trades, not only just jump in them, but to see them through our eyes and be able to see why we're taking these trades. So not only are you getting profitable trades, but you're learning how to take those profitable trades on your own. So it's beautiful, guys. Trendtrading.academy. It's a powerful, powerful thing. We're killing the markets. Just ask our students. That's it. I ain't going to go no further with that. If you want more, jump on in. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say one more thing because I see Uzman asked about a free trial. You know what? We don't offer a free trial, and here's the reason why. Number one, all your money is protected, right? So if you get in and you don't like it, and there's always a guarantee with everything we do. Number two, YouTube is the free trial, right? You're on here. We're giving you so much content. We're giving you insane content right here on YouTube. So in other words, we're giving you so much for free already on YouTube. If you want more, come and pay them. It's $75 a month, right? There's cats out here charging hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands. We're charging you $75 a month. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, right? And YouTube is your free trial. If you like what you see on this channel, you're going to get in-depth analysis, and you're going to get more of what we do here, but more in-depth and more detail and more of a closer one-on-one mentoring. You're going to get that hands-on mentoring in the group. So your free trial is right here. It's going on right now. You're in your free trial. All right. So let's see. Oh, let's go. You know what? Let's get back to the other questions. There we go. Wrecked Gaming. I don't know if you're watching, Wrecked, but here you go. So I've blown my LQDFX account 3 times. Oh, that stinks, bro. I've put about $600 into this account and blew it. What can I do to prevent this from happening? Well, so obviously, man, I feel bad for you, man. That stinks, but we've all been there, right? We've all been there and taken some serious losses. Thankfully 600 is not like I've taken some massive losses. But I say that to say this. The number one thing I would tell you is, it sounds to me like you don't have a trade plan. All right, you need proper risk management. If you're using proper risk management, there's no such thing as blowing an account unless you're just a really, really bad trader, right? If you're blowing accounts, it's because of one of two things. Either you're over trading, you're taking too many losses, or the losses that you're taking outweigh the wins that you're taking. And so if you have a $600 account, you should not be trading any more than $6 per trade. In the beginning, you should not be trading any more than $6 per trade, right? So if you know that your maximum loss is $6, all right, then you already know what you're willing to lose before you get into the trade. So $6, and maybe you're going for a 1 to 2 risk reward. So your loss is $6, but your minimum gain is $12. So if you're looking at that type of trade plan, well, I'm going to trade, this percentage. I'm going to trade. I'm not going to take more than 5 or 6 trades a week. I'm not going to keep forcing the market. I'm only going to do what the market gives me to do, right? Then what you're doing is you're you're setting a cap on your loss. You know, if you go in, think about that for a second. If you're trading 1%, add the spread, add the commission, you'd have to literally lose like 85 straight trades to blow your account. You know, you'd literally have to lose 85 times in a row to blow your account. Got like if you lose 85 straight, there's something wrong, right? You know, you're at that point, your risk management isn't the issue anymore. Now it's the trade strategy. You know, maybe you just don't know how to trade, and that, you know, and that's okay. You can fix that. That's easy. We can fix you with strategy. That's nothing. The trade plan, the risk management, that's everything. If you can get to a place where you are consistently risking 1%, let's just say, and you're riding on that same 1% every single time, then you already know you have a calculated risk. You already know what you're willing to risk before you get into it. And so now you know how many trades you have, right? It's like when you're running out of gas in your car, and you kind of have that gauge, you know, it's like, I don't know, half tank, quarter tank, it's low. And then when it gets down into the E, you're like, I don't know how much I got left. But then a lot of the newer cars, right? They got the, you know, miles to a distance till empty. So the newer car, you know, they started doing that, I guess in the 90s, I don't remember, but it had like the distance till empty. So now you're not just guessing on E, how many miles do I have left? It'll tell you right on the thing, your distance till empty is 20 miles. You know what I mean? Like you get 20 miles, you're empty, done, right? So now you know exactly how many miles you have till you're done. That's kind of like what we do when we trade, when we have a trade plan. We're not just guessing on empty and hoping that we don't blow the account. We actually know how much we have until we're empty, because we're tracking that, and we're doing everything we do properly. And that's what I would tell you. You need to get your risk management right. If you need a trade plan, join the academy. We'll help you. All right, let's get back to some live questions. Does your let's see. It said, what's the price? It's $75 a month. I've blown my account. Can you help? Oh, that was wrecked. Yeah, I just answered your question. I'm glad you're here, wrecked. Learn the MA crossover strategy. Man, that's powerful, man. It's a good beginner strategy. I'm joining next week. Nice. Let's get it. Let's get it. Gold sucked away all my money. Oh man, listen. I remember when I first started trading gold. I've always been intrigued by the way gold moves. I've always liked gold, but man, gold is an animal, man. And if you don't know what you're doing, oh man, you know, you could really mess up on some gold. So number one, my advice to you, bro, is trade Forex first. Master one thing before you move on to the next. A lot of us, we want to try to, you know, I see people all the time, we're trading and we're going, what do you think about EU? What do you think about GA? What do you think about UJ? What do you think about gold? What do you think about DAX? What do you think about SPX? What do you think about US 30? And I'm going, right? Like, what are you doing? Right? What are you doing? You have no idea what you want to trade, right? You need to have one or two pairs that you trade and master those pairs. I can tell you what GA is doing before GA does it, right? I know exactly where GA is at before GA knows where GA is at, right? You can ask my team, man, we kill GA. We're smashing a swing trade right now, actually. But that's because I focus on GA, right? I don't let it sidetrack me. I don't trade the US 30 and the DAX and the SPX and the EUR, USD and the UJ and the, man, I'm like, I only have two eyes, right? I can't look at 50 different things. So I would tell you, don't trade gold unless you mastered Forex first, because gold is different. It trades in points. It doesn't trade in pips. Even the way you count gold is different than the way you count Forex. I posted this just the other day. Man, I seen somebody who's a master trader, master marketer is what they are, and they're on there talking about, oh yeah, we caught 900 pips on gold, 700 pips on Bitcoin and this and that. I'm going, man, stop it. You didn't catch not one single pip. I have made a lot of money on gold and I've never caught a pip because gold don't trade in pips. Gold trades in points. US 30 trades in points. All your markets trade in points. Bitcoin and crypto trades in Satoshi. We don't trade pips in that. We trade Forex trades pips, right? Percentage in points. Pips is a money term, and it's a fourth number after the decimal. So I say all that to say this: until you master Forex, don't trade gold and US 30 and all this other stuff. Master Forex first. It's easier to master Forex. It's more predictable to master Forex. And then from there, with the base knowledge you have, you can get into gold and indices and things like that if you like. But Forex is the driving force behind every other investment anyway. If you can master Forex, you can master anything, So that's what I would tell you. Gold, man, gold's tough. All right, let's see. I skipped a couple of things here. Dash of unique. Oh, I think that's Lori. Miss Lori. Hey. Appreciate you. She's one of our students. She's killing it. Hey, Pistol Pete, my man. Lessons right there. Foundation rule right there. Yes, sir. You already know. Will of course be all we need to start making money. Yeah, we killing it. Ask the student. Look in the comments. The students are making money. Do you have losses in your trading time? How do you manage mentally? How do you recover? Should we stop and out the market for a while? Yeah, I talked about this a couple of weeks ago on Make Moves Monday. One of the best things you could do is just take a step back sometimes. If you're having a hard time in the market and if you're having a hard time in the market and sometimes it's best to just take a step back and just be like, yo, I need to refresh my brain. I need to refresh my eyes. It's kind of like this. I used to produce some music and engineer and stuff. And when you're making music, when you're like producing, artwork is as much the same way, graphic design. But anything that you're going to be sitting there looking at for a while, after a while, everything just starts swimming. You know what I mean? You're listening to that same redundant sound over and over again. No matter how good it is, it becomes redundant. And so you're sitting there trying to mix this music and you're like, all right, yeah, I think it's right. And then you go back the next day and you're going, something's off. And it's because your ears, your mind was just overrun with that same, melody, that same, sound or whatever. So the best thing you could do as a producer was to step away, come back tomorrow, get some rest, go get some sleep, go enjoy a cup of coffee, whatever, something like that. Get your mind separated from it for a minute and then come back with a fresh set of ears. And that's what I was missing. And it's the same way with the market. We're sitting there swimming in charts all day, every day. And then, we wonder why it's all running together in our brains. Sometimes the best thing we could do is just take a step back, come back with a fresh set of eyes the next day. If you miss a trade, listen, it's all good. You'll catch another one the next time. Ain't nothing to it. When can we join? You can join now. Trendtrading.academy or tradinggetpaid.com. Either one will take you there. Hope I'm going to give it a try. How do you beat the addiction tractor? I wanted to trade all the time. Yeah, that over trading, that's something you got to get your mind right. And I think that comes from confidence. You want to over trade because you're not confident in the trades that you take. I don't overtrade because I know that when I do trade, I know that boy's going to be a killer, right? I know when I send out a swing to my team, there's no doubt in my mind I'm killing it, right? There's no doubt in my mind I'm about to kill it, right? So I don't need to feel like I got to get every little thing because I know when I do trade, when I do finally kill that market, when I hit that market, I know that boy's going to hit. So Yeah. So you just got to have confidence in your trades. That'll help you to stop over trading. So practice. Let's see. Swing trade set up by Joe and GBP. He said it blew his account. Well, that's you probably didn't use proper risk management. Let's see. Oh, Joe, the next comment. Joe has a big account for swing trades. Yeah. But you know what? You don't have to have a massive account for swing trades. You have to have proper risk management for swing trades. If you go into $100 account trying to trade a 500 pip stop loss, obviously you can't do that, right? So you don't need to take that. That's something your account can't handle that. But if you come into something that has 100 pip stop loss and you're using 10-cent pips, how much is your risk? It's $10. So in other words, if you're going to trade 1%, you need to have $1,000 account to handle that swing trade. So it's all about risk management. There's no such thing as a trade that blows your account. If one trade blows your account, it's because your risk management was off. There should never, ever, ever be a time that one trade blew your account. If it did, you did something wrong. All right. Don't ever blame a trade for blowing your account. You got to go back to your risk management. What's a respectable monthly percentage? That differs with everybody, man. I've had months where I've made 40% on my account, but is that typical? No. I mean, I don't make 40% on my account every month. I wish I did, but that's not, if you can make, if you can make 5%, think about this. If you can make 5% monthly on your account, you're doing better than every other investment in the world. Right? Robert is fantastic with Joe and Jay. Absolutely. Robert's a beast. Robert is a beast. Yeah, Nilima, sorry to hear that you use proper. Yeah, Nilima, yeah, I'm sorry that you lost the trade, man. That stinks. That stinks. But yeah, we gotta focus on that risk management. Yep. Let's see. Joe, trade setup, swing trades long term. Yeah, absolutely. Peter Parker, Spider-Man in the house. Do you think Forex will be finished due to the talks about digital currency taking over? No. I do not think Forex is finished. And I do think digital currency is becoming more and more of a thing. But if you ever noticed anything about anything in our world, things move very slow. Things move very, very slow. And so, I've been hearing for 5 years now, Bitcoin's going to 100,000 and it ain't hit more than, 25 or whatever, 20,000 yet. Don't buy into all the hype. Number one, if people are trying to tell you to mine Bitcoin, stop. People are trying to tell you to buy this stuff. That's like trying to buy Apple stock now. You better have a lot of money, you can't buy one share. I mean, you buy one share of Apple, you know what I mean? And you put a few $100s into it, and then, okay, it splits and you made a couple $100. And what happened? Your better bet is with the smaller stocks that when they split, you have lots of splits and you can make a lot of money. And it's the same thing with crypto, with Bitcoin. A lot of people are trying to tell you to buy Bitcoin now. And, I'm not saying it's a bad investment. I'm saying that you better have a lot of money because Bitcoin is, $800 now or something like that. And, you're going to have a whole lot of them to make some money. So digital currency is good to trade. Not trading digital currency can be a very powerful thing, but much like gold and indices and everything else, you better know what you're doing, because if you think gold is volatile and if you think gold can blow your account, go trade Bitcoin. Let's see how quick you blow your account there. That's far more volatile than gold or Forex. So just be careful with crypto. But I do think crypto is a thing of the future. I do think it's coming, and it's definitely here to stay. But I don't think it's going to overtake Forex anytime soon. Live is lit. Post a sign up site. Yeah, you could. I'll tell you what. You could go to either one. Trade and get paid.com or trendtrading.academy. Either one. All right. Wish all educators were like Joe and Jay. Hey, I wish they were too. We would try to have some honest people out here. Best time to scalp GA anytime. London is always the fastest for every pair, really. But again, I do price action trading. I don't do time trading. So when price meets a certain level, you can scalp at any time of the day. I've seen huge moves during the Asian session. All right. Yeah. Man, Nalima's over here hating on my swing, man. Man. Well, guess what? That's called drawdown. 287 pips. Think about that. All right, let's talk about that. I'm gonna embrace this for a second. The whole move is 1,400 pips. 1,400 pips. Let's get it. 1,400 pips. And it went 287 pips into drawdown. What's that Fibonacci number for you? All right. 287 pips of drawdown in a 1,400 pip move. That's not even 20. What is it? 23% or something like that. Man, you didn't even hit the 31 point. You did. Come on, man. That's nothing. I've seen drawdowns go into the 50 and the 61.8 before falling down again. Right? 287 pips is nothing on a 1,400 pip trade. Man, you got to eat that. You got to eat that. And listen, it sounds like to me, swing trading just isn't your thing. You need to go back to scalping, So if the swings ain't helping you, that's cool. Go back to scalping. Have fun with that. And scalping is powerful. Scalping is a powerful thing, and you can make a lot of money doing it. So let's get it. Let's see. Patience, consistency, and risk management practice. These guys teach this constantly. Yep, that's exactly right. All right. If Joe will share with us, will there be a pullback on GA? Will go back down. What was your lot size? Yeah. Laura, you got it, man. You're hitting it right on the head. She was over leveraged and lost the trade. So don't over leverage. I just went over the training course, Crypto Me, so I'm not going to do that again, but just go back and watch the video, or you can go to the website, trendtrading.academy or tradinggetpaid.com, either one. Risk management, yep. How do you handle the tax part of Forex? That's a good question. What I would say is I would recommend that you go and talk to a tax professional, because number one, every state is different. I don't know where you are. Himself, I think that's your name. Himself. That's I don't know where you are. And I'm not a tax professional. I don't handle my own taxes. I let tax professionals handle mine. So, that's it. All right. So, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Marcus, that's what I meant to say. Not 800. I meant to say 8,500. That's what I meant to say. You're right. My bad. I wish now if Bitcoin was 800, I'd buy it. I meant to say 8,000. That's what I meant to say. Thanks for catching me on that, though. Yeah, new member orientation is happening on Wednesday. Yep. All right. Yep. Go watch Fibonacci videos. Yep. I need one-on-one. When are you available? Go to the website and book it. We can do it. We can do it. Anybody long on Taco Tuesday? Golden Zone. Hey, Golden Zone is powerful. Jay has mastered the Golden Zone strategy. And I mean, I would tell you, I don't have any videos on it on my YouTube channel just yet. I will do one, because it's actually very, very powerful when you're doing the Golden Zone strategy on the swing trading perspective. It's super powerful. So what I would tell you is, excuse me, go Go to Jay Take Profits channel. Go to Jay Take Profits. Lori or somebody on the team, go ahead and link Jay's channel in here. But Jay's a beast, and he has some videos on the golden zone that I think will really help you. Not only that, but on our team in our private video library, there's probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 different videos that we do on the golden zone strategy, and that's very, very powerful, very powerful. So yeah, so come and do that. Yeah. Oh, I just lost my. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. I lost my chat for a second. Yeah, people are asking about a lifetime package. We don't have that in place just yet. But we're talking about some things. So, just stick with us. Of course, this is just like any other company or business or anything like that. It's in its infancy, and so we're kind of adding some more value as we go. So, stick around. All right, with good consistency. He said, "How many years does it take to reach?" He said that like 6 times. How many years does it reach? Man, look, that's a loaded question because I don't know how much you got in your account. If you start with $1 and $10 in your account, it might take a while. Um, if you start with 1,000 in your account, it might take a little less. So that's up to you. What are you trading? 1%, 2%, 5%? What are you doing? But yeah, I would say probably a year to 2 years on average. TTA, let's get it. I just loaded up my YouTube and I see you're live. This swing trade is money. Hey, so now look at the difference here. We got one person saying that my swing trade blew their account. We got another person saying that this swing trade is money. That's the difference of risk management versus non-risk management. So there you go. Lloydie Mac, my man. Yeah, Jay's Golden Zone video has been very helpful. Yep. Yeah, I do trade stocks a little bit. McIver or O'Reilly. I do trade stocks a little bit. I don't really teach it right now. I want to focus on Forex. That's where I'm a master of. But yeah, I do dabble in stocks a little bit. I just got some advice from one of my students, and I made who is more knowledgeable in stocks, and I made a pretty significant purchase, and so we'll see how that pans out. Really anticipating joining the team, just very nervous. Yeah, hey Marcus, man, I get it, bro. Spending money can, I understand. Once you're in, I mean, you've seen the comments. Once you're in, you'll love it. It won't let us post links. Oh, got you. I will once this live is over, I'll post Jay's thing. It's just all you gotta do is just type in Jay Take Profits. If you go to YouTube and just type in Jay Take Profits, it'll take you there. He's got like 117,000 subs or something like that. So that's that. Let's see. Why would you say? Right. So, man, Nalima, you're upset about this swing. Now I want let's talk about this. But Joe, as you constantly say, price action is king. Absolutely, 100%. When you say drawdown of 287 pips, why would you still keep saying it is going to reverse from a point? Do we not follow the current trend? Yeah, 100%. But again, if you are on a 30-minute chart or a 4-hour chart or even a 1-hour, whatever it might be, and you're looking at a 287 pip trend, and you're saying that it's an opposite, the trend is going the opposite direction, man, you're looking at a small picture. I've talked about this all the time. You apparently haven't been in the classes, because when a trend on the 4-hour might only be a wick on the weekly, right? So I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm looking at what is affecting the weekly chart. I don't let what happens on the 1 hour chart or the half hour or 30-minute chart affect my thinking of what's going on a weekly chart. A wick doesn't scare me, or even a pullback doesn't scare me. Pullbacks are healthy for the market. So you have to zoom out a little bit. You know, when you're looking at the little picture like this, oh, 287 pip trend, we're trading against the trend. No, you're not. You're in a pullback on the overall bigger trend. When I zoom that out on the weekly chart, man, that little 287 pips, that wasn't nothing but a wick. Go look at the weekly chart, GBP AUD weekly chart. Go look at it. We have not even seen blue yet. It's all red. We're killing this thing. Been searching high and low for the right mentor. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. TradingGetPaid.com. Yeah, want to join but scared because everyone tell you they can let you make money, but in the end, that's not true. You gotta be watching YouTube to get it. Like I said, just look at the comments. That's all I can say about that. Look in the comments and see what everybody's talking about, because you can see all of my people are making money. Yep, that's why we use top-down analysis. Yep, and that's exactly it. Spivey, HD Spivey, top-down analysis. Yep. Normal market structure. Exactly. It's just market structure. Daniela, hey, I was just talking about you. I don't know if you was in here the whole time or if you just got here, Daniela, but I was just talking about you, giving me some stock advice. Nah, this group is the real deal, Holyfield. Hey, but we got both ears though. That's all that is. Last week, oh my God, Amina, stop it. Stop it. Last week I grew my account 3. Oh my God. Oh. You see that? I just threw my hat. 300% on the GA. Oh my God. Amina, you made money. Amina, you made money. If I'm new and I will sign up, we have to take a step back to get to the level you are. Yeah, it's gonna take time to get to where I'm at, but you got to keep on rocking. Amina, congrats. That's amazing. Amazing. She said, Daniela said, just got here on my lunch break. All right, cool. Yeah, so now that's the other thing you got to talk about is the 300%. Yeah, you got to make sure you're using proper risk management for sure. But definitely a beautiful thing to make 300%. So, all right, couple last questions real quick. Let's see. People asking how to grow a small account with your training and signals or setups. What would you advise someone to get started? That's from Sukba Cafiaro. I probably butchered your name, and I'm sorry if I did. Sukba Cafiaro. So what I would tell you is that number one, again, like I said earlier, we don't give signals, we give trade setups. So you're gonna learn. But what I would tell you is really you don't want to start with no $30 account, $100 account. I mean, if you have to, you can. It's just slow growth. It's not really a starting point. It's about what you can afford to risk. Don't come up in here with your grocery money or your mortgage money to trade, right? You want to come in here with money that you can afford. Number one, whatever that looks like, $100, $500, $1,000. I've seen people come in with $1 million, so it's just about what you can afford. That's number one. Number two is it's not if you come in with $100, you can have the same percentage based growth as somebody that comes in with $1 million, but your 1% of 100 is only going to be $1, where their 1% of $1 million is going to be, $10,000. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that percentage based growth is where it's at. That's what you're trying to get, is percentage-based growth, not how much money can I make. That's the real question. Let's see. Best decision you'll ever make. Yup. Tofu sauce. Wow, you lost so much weight. Oh, appreciate it, man. I was just telling everybody earlier, man. I'm down almost 50 pounds now. I thank God for it, man. He's been good to me. I'm trading GA on the pullback. When will it go down again? So yeah, so right now GA is sitting around that 190 mark, and you know, that's a major quarter point. So we're looking at some resistance level right now. It's trying to form a wedge, but on the 4-hour chart, it's trying to form a wedge, but you know, we're having some indecision in the market because of Sunday. You know, we had a NFP week that we expected, you know, maybe the worst NFP ever, and it really didn't do much. And then over the weekend, we got a buy gap that we're going to have to fill. So, you know, I would just say, if you're already in the trade, you know, hopefully you have a good stop loss set. I think that we have possibility. There is a possibility of pulling back all the way to 192. You have a confluence at 192 between the major zone and the most recent fan line, the fan trend, the fan line, I mean. So you have that coming. I don't think it'll go all the way back to 192, but I do think it's possible that it could retrace all the way to 192. All right, let's see. Isaac, hello from Kenya. My man, let's go. Zeri, late on GA swing. What confirmations you suggest? Wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. You'll get a pin bar at top. Wait for the pullback, and then enter in after the pullback. Nasura said, I am with IML now. However, I'm leaving to join TTA, Trend Trading Academy, next week. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the team. Let's get it. Let's get it. Grow Life just checked in. Do you offer a course? Yep. Trendtrading.academy, tradinggetpaid.com. Either one of those you can go to and you can get our course. And we're thankful, man. We got a lot of students and people are making money. You can just read the comments and see, you know, how people are feeling about the course. Let's see. That's what's up, Joe. Congratulations on healthier living. Thank you. I appreciate that. When will the academy open? The academy's open. It's in beta stage right now. It's in the beta mode right now. But again, I mean, I know I keep saying this, but it's true. Just look in the comments. There's people that are in my course and they've been in my course for a while now. And they'll tell you what's going on. So it's already open. It's in beta stage before we release the full website. But man, it's killing right now. We're killing the markets. So yeah, Larry Gomes said 192.026. That's because Larry Gomes is one of our students, and he probably has my our markups. Larry, you're a beast. Let's get it. I'm new. What is best strategy for beginners to learn? Price action. That's what you want. Stop. Don't look at indicator strategies. Look for price action understanding before you get into indicators. We trade price action first. Price action is king. We trade price action first, and then we confirm with other stuff like indicators and confluence, divergence, things like that. Don't let any one of those things be your strategy. Oh, I trade a divergence. I trade a, you know, this or that or whatever. Always use price action first and use whatever strategy, whether it be a moving average crossover, a Bollinger Band, whether it be a Vortex volume, whether it be a directional strategy with the ADX, you know, whatever it might be. Use those things to confirm what price action says. Support, resistance, supply, demand. That's the number one thing in Forex. All right. Why are people leaving IML? I'm new. Please help. Look, I ain't going to badmouth IML. I'm not going to say anything bad about anybody there. I think people just don't like the marketing. People want to actually learn how to trade. And that's it. So I said it in my video. You can watch where I talked about me leaving IML in a video a week ago or something. And look, I have nothing bad to say about those people. There's people in IML that I consider close friends, people that whose relationships I value. I felt what was best for me and my team was that we would no longer continue with IML, and look, there's some good things that they offer, and there's some things that are not that good. But that's just that's normal, right? So yeah, I'm not going to badmouth IML. I'm just saying that I think people just want to trade, man. All this marketing is too much. It's extra, right? Just let's focus on trading. All right. This team is the real deal. You only get out what you put in. My man Ryan, my man. Do you trade Renko bars? Nah. I don't trade Renko bars, no. I would again want to get back to trading with no money currently. We'll have to wait till COVID is under control. Yeah. So I would love to see you back on the team, Nalima. I think I'm saying it right. And I wish you the best through all this craziness that's going on in our world. How do I get a one-on-one session? You can go and book that on tradinggetpaid.com. You can go book that session. Yep, biggest thing is let indicators confirm what price action is telling you. Yep, are the courses up in the beta site? Yes, they are. So what happens is when you log into your Trading Get Paid, or when you log into your trading.academy, it's going to send you an email with a full description of what you do to get started. And then as we start to move everything completely over to the website, everything will be right there. But right now, there's direction in the emails that you receive. What's the cost of the academy? How often are you live? So the academy is only $75. That's another reason why we're killing it, because it's cheaper. It's less expensive. It's $75 a month. And a lot of people are making money, so that's why they like it. So that's that. And we go live 4 days a week, and then we trade together in our group community every day. So I want to lose some weight too. What have you done? I ain't gonna get too deep into that because this is a trading channel, but we can I've been doing keto, and so I cut out all the carbs and the sugars and all that kind of stuff, and high healthy fats, and it's been amazing. So keto's been great for me. All right, so let me say this. All right, we've been going for a long time already, guys. I'm gonna take 3 more questions. How about that? I'm gonna take 3 more questions, and while you guys are putting those questions in, you better think of a good question. I'm not about to answer no silly question from my last 2 or 3. All right, let's get it. Now, while you're thinking of a really good question to answer, let me say this. Y'all already know I announced it a couple weeks ago that when I hit what number, I'm giving away my next giveaway is coming. Like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, I said it. I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I hit 25,000 subs. Man, I only had 20,000 when I said that. And in a couple weeks, we've gone from 20,000 to 24,956. So we're 44 subs away. 44 subs away. Hey. Right? So 44 subs. Who's going to help me? First of all, if you're on the chat right now, if you're on this live right now and you have not subbed, I need you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. All right? And so boom, there you go. She's off by a 0. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now, and let's get closer to that 25,000, because that's when I'm going to be giving away a free one-on-one. I'm going to be doing a free one-on-one session with somebody. All right, so cool. That was a good one, bro. That was a good one. He said, he said BRB making 44 new YouTube channels. That's funny. Martin said, loving the content. Appreciate you, man. All right, cool. Asan said you didn't answer my question. What is the question? I didn't see it. I mean, I got hundreds of comments going. I didn't see it. My bad. If you're quick about it, I might be able to get to it. Is the one-on-one an hour? Yes, the one-on-one is a 1 hour session. Let's see. I don't know what your question is, Asan. How best can I do the top-down analysis? Number one fan from Zimbabwe, my man. Leon, what you want to do is you want to if the best way to do top-down analysis for me, it depends on if you're a swing trader or a scalper or a day trader, you know, like that. For me, I'm a swing trader. I start my top-down analysis at the weekly chart. Okay. So I look at what the major zones are on the weekly. Then I come down to the daily and I find those I confirm those zones on daily, and then I find entry on those zones on the 4 hour chart. Okay. So top down analysis, find your levels at the weekly, confirm your levels at the daily, enter your levels at the 4 hour. Yamanya Mad. I'm going to sub now. How often do you upload content aside from 4? So the 4 live a week is in the private group. That's not on YouTube. I upload YouTube content twice a week. Make moves Monday, and then I do my strategy and training videos. $75 a month to change your life. Yep. How does your course differ from all the others out there? Read the comments. We kill in the markets. We give trade setups. I'm telling you, our stuff is killing everybody else, and you're not getting all the fluff. We're not flashing Lamborghinis in your face. To enter the academy, do I need a live account? No. You can trade with a demo, and we recommend that you trade with a demo until you get it together. How do I get one of those bulls or bears behind you? Hey, you know what? That was a gift from Jay Take Profits. My man. Shout out to Jay again. This is a gift from Jay, and he's got the same one. So he actually gifted this one to me. Yep. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys, and we've been killing the markets. Yeah, we got a troll in here. It's cool. It's all good. So yeah, we killing the markets, and if you have any other questions, yeah, I'm about to get rid of last word, knucklehead. Guys, I mean these guys don't have nothing better to do with their time than come in here. Come on, man. Yep. So it's funny stuff. Anyway, you said always a hater. Yep. You already know it. Anyway, guys, hey, motivation, mindset, trading psychology. That's what we do on Make Moves Monday. We went a little bit long today, just answering questions, doing the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a lot out of it. Appreciate all you guys, and let's make this money, right? Make sure you hit that like, comment, and what else? Subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's make this money. Nalima, man, hey, Nalima, look, no hate to you, man. I appreciate you. I want to see you win. All right. So why don't you reach out to me on the private, and let's get you set up. All right. I want to see you win. I ain't trying to throw no shade or no hate your way. We out here. It's all love out here, man. All right. God bless you. See you guys next time. Hey, Curtis Branch. Hey, Curtis Branch. I'm sorry. I was about to end and then I saw Curtis Branch. How do I end when Curtis Branch is here? My man, I love you, bro. I'll see you guys next time.